welcome back to Marvel Live from New York Comic Con 2014, brought to you by Marvel Contest of Champions. I am, of course, Lorraine Sink, host and writer of Marvel's The Watcher, joined by
Blake Garris, and we have the distinct pleasure of being joined by, introduce yourself.
Carl Jones.
Michael J. White.
Carl and I were just talking about Scotty Young. You're a big fan of his art.
Oh,
This
huge
is awesome.
fan, man. Yeah, he's dope.
So you're here for Black Dynamite. What can fans who missed seeing you at the con, what did they miss from Black Dynamite?
Fans who missed seeing us at the con?
Yeah. You have a panel, you did signings.
Yeah, we have a panel this evening at 5.
great.
Yeah. So we're gonna premiere one of the first episodes that's airing called Roots, the White Album. You know, so it's basically a story about how when the black community saw Roots, the miniseries, for the first time, they discovered how horrible slavery was and decided that they were going to get payback. So with Al Sharpton's help, they go to Beverly Hills and start kidnapping white people, and they enslave them in the black community. But they didn't realize slavery was such hard work, so it became kind of more of a burden.
Keeping slaves was
Keeping slaves was
you
know.
And of course, if you guys have questions, we are interacting with the internet. So go ahead and tweet us and hashtag Marvel NYCC, and we'll answer them together live on the live stream. So you guys have an interesting history of how this show came about. For people who haven't gotten a chance to see the film, how did that all happen?
Well, Black Dynamite was a concoction of mine. I grew up watching these movies, like these blaxploitation movies, like the reruns a long time ago. And there were movies like Shaft, Superfly, and The Mac. And I thought it was interesting that a lot of the black community grew up with these guys as heroes. And so I thought it would be funny to do another rendition, like a lost version of that, but starring current folks that you might recognize if you look deep underneath the makeup and everything. So, you know, it was like this idea I had, and I shot it, and got it done, and, you know, and here we are.
Yeah, and now it's an animated series.
Yeah, we got together with Carl Jones here, who he was brilliant. I mean, he was like the creative force that made the Boondocks what it was.
Oh, awesome.
And so I worked with him on the Boondocks doing voices at one time. And so when he famously got a bootleg of my movie, he thought it would be a good, animated series. So, we met, and here we are.
Did it start out, like a lot of times it starts out as a joke. You're like, oh, what if we did this? And then you're like, oh, great. What's it, like, you're like, we're going to do this. It has to be, we got to make it happen. Like, what happened?
Well, I knew what he did in the Boondocks.
Right.
So it was kind of like, I had the cheat sheet, basically. Knowing that, our brand and what he felt he was able to do with it, I just knew it was a great union.
Awesome.
And we have questions coming in from Twitter. Ranker Comics, thank you for watching with us. Says, yo, Michael, always thought you'd be a great bishop. It would be excellent casting. Any Marvel character you'd love to portray?
Why did I know that question? That question comes to me every day of my life. Every day of my life, about 30 times. Of course that would be great. I mean, the Luke Cage thing comes up, the Black Panther thing comes up quite a bit. But yeah, of course, I would love to step into those shoes in that cape. That'd be great.
Yeah, absolutely. And guys, you guys are asking, we don't have any Age of Ultron news for you guys just yet. There's probably not going to be any more Age of Ultron news, but stay tuned to Marvel NYCC, and you can keep tweeting us and hashtag Marvel NYCC.
I want to ask too, since obviously you are a superhero in many incarnations. Have you been to cons before?
Yeah, I'm a huge fan.
You go
as a fan,
really?
though.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, no, we've done conventions for Boondocks and last season Black Dynamite. We did New York Comic Con, right?
Yeah, we did.
We did New York Comic Con and San Diego. Yeah.
Do you ever either you walk the floor do you walk the floor for fun?
Yeah, I do. I have a lot of fun. Like last time I was in this room, I noticed the trauma guys that were down there, right? And I had to go say hi because actually I'm a Toxic Avenger veteran.
Oh, no.
I did Toxic Avenger 2 and 3. That was the start of my career. So I love to see these guys. That was a great memory. And so I wanted to, go down there and take pictures with them and just, kind of express my thanks.
Did you see Lloyd?
Yeah, so Lloyd was right down there. I actually was looking for him again just to see if he was in the same spot.
He knows how to pick talent. You, Kevin Costner, James Gunn. Man, that's awesome.
Well, yeah, I mean, we had that was a great experience. Yeah.
Now, you mentioned that you like Scotty Young. Are there any artists or comic book writers that influence you?
Oh man, well, I'm a big Bill Sienkiewicz fan, and I like Sam Keith and Walt Simonson's.
Simonson?
Yeah, Simonson's.
He was just here actually yesterday for the 75th anniversary of Marvel.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
we had
man.
75 different creators. They're all over. There's still a bunch of folks here.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm a big Sergio Aragones fan too. That's like one of my favorites.
Brian Pinago's very happy about that.
Yeah.
That's excellent.
Yeah, man.
The Asgardian Angel just wants you to say, "My dad loves Boondocks" in all caps, like just very excited. So it's a family
man.
affair.
And he said,
Oh,
sorry
that's
for
cool.
spelling it wrong.
Yeah, he did spell it,
He was on the internet. He could have
Boondocks.
just Googled it.
Boondocks.
but no
Okay.
time for that.
Do you ever sell any of the Boondocks art or any of the Black Dynamite stuff at cons?
I mean, if I did, I wouldn't tell you because Adult Swim is right here.
Gosh.
So the answer is no. No, I never had bootlegged any.
Now, when you guys are working on the series, you guys have a bunch of like really fun, talented people. Do you guys improvise a bit, or do you try to really keep with the script?
Well, I mean, we improvise a little bit, but pretty much most of it is right there. I mean, you get the skeleton of what you're trying to do, and then you just go branch off from there in the moment. And we got some of the most amazing improvisational actors.
Yeah.
I mean, with
Deborah Wilson.
Deborah
yeah.
Wilson. Oh my God, she's like a show by herself.
Yeah.
Tommy Davidson.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I just come in my off days to watch them.
Oh, that's awesome. Do you guys have a bit of fun on the set? You have a lot of comedians around. Do you guys like to play tricks on each other? Are you guys respectful?
Well, him and Tommy got a thing going. Tommy always wants to fight you, like for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, Tommy and I are close for forever. He was the first person who just jumped in and said, "Yeah, I'm down." And when I was putting Black Dynamite together, we shot. Famously, it's on the internet. What we shot, we just spent about $500 making a trailer and implementing our stuff in the old blaxploitation trailers. And so, Tommy and I, we're like that. We have the same birthday. We used to give birthday parties together. But Tommy's he's just a cut up, and he's a comedic genius.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like we go back a long ways.
We have about a minute left. Tell fans how they can watch the Boondocks and what you
Oh,
have coming.
well, Black Dynamite is
I'm
actually.
sorry.
Right.
And the Boondocks, because that's a great
Yeah,
show
that is a
But
great show
He's
too.
no longer.
We won't talk about that anymore.
We got him on Black Dynamite now.
So Black Dynamite premieres on the 18th at 10:30 on Adult Swim, and if you can make it out to the panel tonight at 5 o'clock, we're showing the first episode, and it's I think you guys really like it.
And are you guys on Twitter or beyond?
You're very active
Yeah.
on Twitter, right?
Yeah, I'm on Twitter at Michael J. White.
At
Yeah.
I am Carl Jones.
You guys, awesome. Check that out. Check out Black Dynamite. If you can make it to the panel, go. We're going to have more coming up live on Marvel Live here at New York Comic Con 2014, brought to you by Marvel Contest of Champions. Stick around.
On Daredevil, a lot of the times